I get asked how I curl and layer my hair all the time, and I have finally found a wig for y'all that gives you the same look that I can do out of the box. So it has curtain bangs already pre-cut, face framing layers, curls all over. It's just perfect. Hairline comes bleached, plucked, everything. I'm also going to be showing y'all how I do this hyper realistic hairline with my baby hairs instead of the glued down, gel down baby hairs. I have been loving this look and it's really easy to do. You do not have to be a pro at all. I wanted to just show y'all the difference between the lace that you normally get with a regular transparent lace wig versus this one. This is why you're able to wear this wig glueless. All I did was put the lace tape down on the sides. You cannot get this look with every glueless wig. So UNICE is definitely one of my favorite hair companies for this reason. You're getting what you pay for when it comes to the lace. Very thin, very easy to blend. So the first thing that I did was just put the wig on. This is what it looks like straight out of the box. The only thing that we're going to be like securing are the ear tabs. So it comes with this lace tape on the side. I was having a hard time putting the lace tape on with the ones that it already came on there with. So I peeled this off and used the replacements to just stick them on. So you're gonna have to peel the top and the backing off. It's basically a double-sided tape sticker. So I went ahead and peeled both sides off before I put it on. This is not ideal, but it was easier to do it this way for me. This is not the easiest lace tape that I've ever had to work with, but y'all get the picture. If you're having a hard time, just peel it off before you put it on like me. Then I just stick it onto the wig on the ear tab and I just press it into my skin and it lays perfectly. I had some extra lace left over where my ear was, so I went ahead and just cut that off before I added my lace tape. You do not need to be a pro. This is literally my third time doing this. So I'm not even a pro doing it with you guys. I'm just teaching as I go. But once you lay your lace tape down, you're gonna take some of your foundation that you use to tint your lace and put it over top of that tape so you can't see it, because you will be able to see it a little bit. It's not invisible. I was really impressed with the way that they styled this wig. This is exactly to a T how I wear my curls. I may cut my layers a little bit higher, but I did not do anything to this. I just brushed the curls out and was able to put it straight on. A lot of wigs I cannot do that with. I'm always messing with them to some degree, but I did not have to do that with this one. Now for the hairline, to get that realistic wispy kind of look, let me know if y'all like this. I've been really liking it. I've been getting a lot of compliments on TikTok with my videos doing this hairline. But you just want to pull out the smallest section of hair and then cut that down to about 1 inch long. Not too long, but also not too short. And then I'm just taking some hairspray. I have been loving this Chi Enviro hairspray. I'll have the link in the description box. It's also on my storefront. And I just like mold it into place. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to comb it out anyway. Because the hairline is pre-plucked, I don't have to pluck the edges or anything. You won't have to touch the tweezers. You're just going to pull out a thin section of hair, again, on the other side, and cut them. You can cut them even longer if you want to. I feel like having them all different lengths, it makes it look more natural. You want that like flyaway look. That's the best way that I can explain it. And using the hairspray to mold it down just makes it, basically training it in place to how you want it to lay. It's a wig, it's not real hair, so it's not gonna lay down flat like your natural hair. So right now I'm just trying to make sure that it lays flat, and then once it dries, I'll comb through it and just play with it. You're gonna have to just mess with this, comb it back and forth, brush it until you get the desired look that you're looking for, but you don't have to be a pro. That's why I like doing these edges. You can be a beginner. Doing edges is the hardest part of doing a wig install as a beginner to me. It was something that took me a really long time to do and get them to look how I wanted them to look. This is easier. You get a more realistic look and you don't have to worry about your lace being laid down all the way and perfect. One of my biggest pet peeves about wigs is the light line that you can see of where your wig stops at, and that comes from the type of lace that's on the wig. This one, we don't have to worry about that. But there are some wigs that just have thick lace that's extremely hard to blend. And doing edges like this gets rid of that. You don't have to worry about putting makeup on over and over, using the melt band for an hour and all that. It's made my installs faster and just a lot easier to me. So I'm not going for that perfect look. I'm going for the natural look. So again, let me know what y'all think. I'm just going to continue to do the same thing over and over, pull out small sections of hair all across the hairline. I do not touch the middle where the part is, just from the temples down to the sideburns. And then you're going to add a little bit of foundation as you go, because the hairs that you're pulling out, there's going to be a little bit of lace behind that doesn't have makeup on it. since you're parting the hair out. But other than that, you will not have to touch the hairline anymore, and you're going to get this realistic looking hairline. As always, I'm cleaning up my part with my Ruby Kisses in the color 11, and I'm using some black root touch-up spray to clean up the part. This part was a little bit wide, but it looks natural, so if that's your vibe, you can keep it, but I wanted it more clean. And that's it. That's all I did to achieve this look. We didn't do any layer cutting, any curling, just customizing our edges as you would normally do, however you want. If you don't want to do it my way, you don't have to. Do it however you want to do it. But everything else for the wig is done for you. I love this. This is so effortless. I love bed hair. It's one of my favorite ways to wear my hair. And I think the edges complement it a lot. But if you're interested in this wig, it's really bomb. I have nothing bad to say. Very soft hair, and I didn't even receive any shedding off of my first impression. The details to the link will be down below. It's Black Friday, so you know there's good sales going on. So make sure to check it out before it's too late.